Making one small piece of art every month taught me that commitment doesn't have to be loud. It can be quiet, it can be steady, and it can be kind. And sometimes that's exactly what makes it strong. For a long time, I thought that commitment meant doing more. More output, more pressure, more proof that I was serious about what I was making. And honestly, that belief led me to quit a lot of things that I actually cared about. A few months ago, I started making one tiny piece of art every month. Nothing big, nothing impressive, just one small block print. And it didn't start as a lesson in commitment, but over time, that is exactly what it became. And I used to believe that if something mattered, it should be hard, that commitment meant powering through resistance, and that commitment required, a certain level of intensity. Basically, I felt like if I wasn't uncomfortable, I probably wasn't doing enough, which is crazy. But that mentality doesn't work when life gets complicated or tiring or quiet. Big commitments are easy to romanticize. At first, they feel really exciting. They come with a lot of adrenaline, a lot of passion for what you're doing, and they can make you feel like a quote unquote serious person. But those big commitments don't always fit inside of real life. They don't account for things like full-time jobs or burnout or grief or seasons where you have low energy or just being human. When things get hard, big commitments are usually the first thing to go. What making tiny art every month has taught me is this: commitment isn't about intensity, it's about return. It's about choosing something that's small enough that you can come back to it again and again, even when things in your life aren't ideal, especially when things in your life aren't ideal. And consistency doesn't mean that you're showing up perfectly in all of these situations. It means that you're staying in a relationship with that thing that you care about. Some months I have more energy, and some months I barely have enough, but the practice stays. And over time, that builds trust, not only between me and the people receiving the prints, but really more importantly, it builds trust in myself. This practice changed how I talk to myself. I stopped asking, can I do this forever? And instead, I started asking, can I do this month? That change in the question makes it so much gentler. Plus, it's a question that I can actually answer. Tiny commitments are powerful because they don't require you to become someone else. They fit inside of who you already are. And they don't rely on motivation, which we all know can really be fleeting and hard to maintain. What they rely on is care, the care that we show to ourselves. And over time, that is what lasts.